is enough to actually stop. I mean, like Aduka playing the KJ to actually stop him to plant the droids or even the nano swarm, and that's going to be a bit of a problem here.
All right, well, that's it, ladies and gents. We finally commenced, and we appreciate you guys for sticking with us this time round as we witnessed two Malaysians team duke it out, a veteran and, of course, an underdog. But guess what? This is about it, and this is no one going to be eliminated. We're just here for points. Best of 3, and we are commencing map number 1. I'm so excited right now.
I'm super excited to see how Path can actually have their calm nerves going on, because right now it's really a huge amount of pressure mounting them up, fighting against Todak, one of the most experienced team, but going into, wow, they're pushing all the way for the side of Path.
Absolutely.
Cutting from mid then to his B, and it's going to be a bit of a problem for the side of Todak to see this one coming.
That's a fast B take almost. And we got like 3 players left alive for Path to try to just hold this down. Considering Aduka is pretty low but still alive, is pretty crucial to hold this post. Doesn't matter though. Sube comes in, aiming out the brawlers. They're going to be at 4 versus 2, and it is over for this round 1. Pretty quick Todak retake.
I'm surprised. Team Path got it at first, and you know what? Todak just adapts well, better than that. That is a very swift retake if you ask which side they want to go in here. 0 point. Wrath try to detect if there's anybody in the B side. So taking things very slow. Iman's pretty low. Aduka spot out 1 in. Cubby got 1 shot head with Sheriff. That's 1 perfect shot.
Well,
that's gonna down to 4 for the side of Path.
That's the info that they need. This one thing catches onto Frosty, but he's still alive, and he is not punished. Dear Lord, this is a flawless one, considering that Kai gave his life, all the people on his tail. That's so much information, and Kai, once again, will be the sacrificial lamb for his team. But how would the team capitalize on his death? That's Eamon taking down Jeet. They've got mid control, and it might be a mid to B action here, but guess what? Who's lying in wait? It's Aduka. He's on the killjoy. And he's going to take a little bit. He's not going to take the lane part. They're going to go for stairs. But once again, Todak is lying in wait. And right into the arms of that is where Path is going. Only Sage is alive.
Now still at the spawn on the side of Todak. They're trying to pull back as much as they can just to find that one last person. Sage being spotted out in mid, and that's it. Todak wins king over. Now it's going to be B again so far. But I have a feeling they might just going to bluff with Boogie Killjoy. Now, Killjoy or Boogie will try to attract as much attention, but I have a feeling Todak can smell this strategy on Wine. Hitting on 1, Kyle gets 1. The Todak, they're trying to push. Are they pushing? They don't even need to.
Well, that's ending a little bit too fast as Sage finds himself once again as the sole survivor of Team Path. These were all full buys for Todak. And remember, Path never once had a real eco round. They've always been going those rounds with eco weapons. And I believe they should know where Sage was.
There's nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Now, Sage, if you want to get into B main, almost impossible. Frosty's not missing his headshot with the Darius. Definitely another flawless round for the thing. All the way into B main and into the spawn. But the one that actually moving is going to be Path. They're entering A side right now. They haven't closed the doors yet. But Lambot giving away the position at the same time. They have to make sure they secure the heaven. There goes. They already got 2 people on top. Haven't spotted out straight. Taking another one out. Maybe the Omen's down. Back to the side of Killjoy. Open up. That lockdown is still taking on Naiman. Almost an ace. Can he finish things off with a bang?
Oh my god, but he does not do it. Sube comes in hot. Not only denies that. Lying in wait. Look at that. Those nano swarms. They're up in 3. And 1 is actually triggered, even though alarm ball is not up just yet. This is enough to, kind of push them back a little bit. But it's everyone there. Like the moment Todak decides to push out of B, they could be in a lot of trouble. They could be pincered.
It's beyond pincer. They've been crushed, if you ask me. Iman and also Biggie try to push on mid, but at the same time, they have to secure the backline, the spawn of attackers. They have to make sure things are clear, and they even close the doors, not making things easy for the side of Team Path. Now they start to know, they know exactly where it's going to be market. They're not even looking over here.
Sube, my man, clutched out last round, opens up hot with a double, and it's already a 5 versus 3 situation before the round takes even begin. As now, even though they're kind of sort of split here to take down some furthermore information, Aduka was lying in wait. Pulls out shot, he doesn't get anyone, he's just trying to B-hop. He's at 37 HP. Kai, my man, he gotta do it, and he does. That's one down.
Lucky was swapping over his weapons just now.
Last
Back to
player
a Sage,
standing.
still in the pit side, being knocked out entirely. Back to a Sky, tried to take things up a notch, but not.
Mission for Todak, and they're still maintaining this composure. Sube opens it up again. This one-way smoke is gonna do so much for this shock dart. It is nuts, but finally Sage makes him pay.
I mean, like that breach coming up from the back, and there's also the Sova coming up from the front. There's the Hunter's Fury being locked and nowhere to go. They're kind of stuck for the side of Team Puff, right in the A main just now. They don't want to do that again. They might just put one lurker just to make sure he can just go for the flank and just create a bit of space for the team. Nobody's doing that right now.
I just like how Todak is giving Path this
Because
amount of
they
respect.
are winning,
no,
right?
No, I'm just saying, like, they could just overrun them by getting every flank done, and
Yeah.
it becomes like an unranked game.
Yeah, they're being very respectful, if you ask me. Yes.
Yeah, look at that. It's Frosties and Aduka just holding out B. They could just easily push out B, but they're just like, you know what? You're being chilling.
But they did it
30
before.
seconds left.
In the first few
You know
rounds.
what? Yeah, I agree.
So Kai, he can push out with a paranoia. He didn't do it. He give himself a smoke. But at the same time, this smoke really not coming out from their team. It's going to be Kyle, and it's going to be Kyle taking it out from Heaven. And there's going to be one more. They didn't check every corner, and it's going to be an easy win again for Todak.
Yep. Rush in, and I love it. Baduka, like a win. Aimon down already as Boogie. Comes in from behind for some reason. Stakes it behind. Frosty and Duka also down. Down to 3 versus 1 situation again. Always Todak with that man advantage. Team Puff in a lot of trouble.
Jade, he got himself that rolling thunder. All he needs to do is just push one. The only one player he have, Boogie. Just gonna... Whoa, he actually got one at the workshop. Boogie actually got a Sube there. Back to the side of Boogie. Can he clutch 2v1 there? It's quite hard, but Boogie in the workshop, he can just wall bang. But they want to try and do that, giving away his position. Need to take the spike first. But the Omen smoke is really making it such a hinder for him to actually move forward. Have to make sure, check all the corners. Spot out maybe Kyle first, but Kyle's reacts faster. It's just...
Oh, that's just Pico's.
way to go. Every entry feels impossible for them. Paranoia hits in. They're definitely being discovered here. The location being revealed with a recon ball as well. Or maybe that's actually coming up from Fade, but they're trying to actually shut down towards the side of Market. Aduka, oh, straight in the face there. They got one down. It's going 4v5, down to 3. Frost is G and Sube. They're trying to defend in their boathouse, but Kai actually make it in.
Oh, I love it. The teleport. That's actually the one that takes out G by surprise. But it's the first time we see Team Puff having the numbers advantage, and they're about to hold this down as we only have Sube last man standing. He's got the clutch earlier, but I don't think he can clutch 1v5. And the amount of respect he's probably going to save. Yes, he will.
Yep, this is the first win. Finally, they're breaking that 8. It's a good start.
Good start, yeah.
Is it really a start now? We're already 9 rounds over.
Okay, they've got 5 people left alive on Path. That's hope. Economy wrecks, right?
That's still a big statement, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they can actually just push. They got themselves the tiny momentum. I'm going to say tiny because I don't want to have too much expectation. If not, I'd be really disappointed. But back to the side of Path, they're trying to find this one Sube who's still hiding at the spawn.
Boom goes the dynamite. His aim. And he's so daring. Man of balls will steal. He's going to push out. Doesn't catch anyone, though. And they're going to make this mad rotation. Aduka is holding it down, but the smoke's going to hinder him. They're back. Aemon clears out. The site is clear. Heaven is not smoked, though.
30 seconds left.
Nightfall didn't mark anybody. They tried to guard on the side of the Haven for Ayman. He needs to actually pick up. He's not looking up. He needs to see up, Ayman.
You should
no,
run.
You should look at Haven.
Wait, that's 2 lockdowns now, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Lockdown to lockdown action. Ravi's gone. Going to be 5 versus 3. They're going to go in. And the problem is Aduka to step out and Path once again in a very precarious situation. As Boogie. Then they catch Aduka. It's going to be 1 versus 3. Can he make it big for the team? He does somehow take out Sube. No. But Frosty lying in wait. Gets the headshot. Shuts down Path's dreams to take this round.
That's a very expensive round, if you ask me, come from Team Pop. Double ultimate being used, a lockdown being replied by the other lockdown on the other side, plus a knife.
That's an official name. That is mad push out. Boogie wasn't blinded, but he was concussed somehow. He makes first contact, but gets traded out by G. Equal 4 versus 4, and that's about it. The spike is still up at top mid. Aduka trying to hold down 3, but they have got sight once again. And the spike is coming out towards A. It seems that their previous endeavor was successful towards A. They're going to try to replicate that. But this time right now, no one has the ult except for Sube, which can deny this plan.
Oh, nice.
Don't see it
Closing up the
coming out.
doors from the garden. And now Aduka have no choice than just shoot the door down, or just going up from the side of the window, where they already cracked the windows there. And Kai waiting for the smokes to just dissipate. But at the same time, you can't see anybody coming up to us the side of Heaven. And they're being shot down on 9-man as well. You couldn't guard the Heaven anymore. They're down to 2 players just to make sure that they can secure the post plant as long as they can. But no! Oh, lucky no! What is happening?
A lovely cross by Sage and Kai, even though the Hunter's Fury was there to kind of zone them out. And Pap lying in wait. A beautiful double for him. They will take this round.
That crossfire position again for the one last time. But, well, being paranoid all the way, nothing can be seen or been deafening. Here comes another one knocked out by the side of Breach, but it's going to be him being knocked down first. So can they actually retake this B side?
That's the 2 versus 5. I don't know. Path went absolutely ham on this one, and it seems to be paying dividends. That's the last round here. They're trying to open up. I think it was a very strange blind towards main, which actually caught one, but it doesn't actually make room for them. Even though the Seas catch one, Kai takes out his counterpart.
No. Ball move, hit him down to 47, closing the doors in the garden. Now, how can they retake for the side of Path? Where are they to come up from behind? It's going to be the side of the Jet of Ayman and also Wrath coming out from the spawn. Here comes Ayman, shot down by Wrath, coming in around the wine cellar.
Oh, that he is still there. And he's just lying in wait. There's no more utilities to clear him out. Once again, this is a post-plant of a situation there where Sube somehow lost that duel, which for some reason, they've already got it well. Everyone on Todak is down. And for the first time, Path actually takes his pistol.
I have to say they prefer defenders than actually attackers. Then the patient tiny head start, but Boogie on top of the Heaven will try to just go over the side of the cloud, but we have the
the drone never reached Heaven. No. That's how short it is now.
No.
Oh gosh.
The value of it, none.
Well, it's tough. It's considering Path won the pistol, it seems that Todak's force buy just might be working out. 4 players left alive to hold this, and I don't think they're gonna make it downside just in time. Yeah, immediately traded out by Kyle once they take out G as Sage.
Judge.
Oh no, there's one hiding underneath Heaven with this beautiful cross. One from main, one from underneath. He's gone.
Still 1-2-1 trade, but nevertheless still gonna be Todak win this time.
Back up Frosty's well enough, considering he's gonna just fly in a lot and just get those information. Now CT spoke. He hasn't exactly zoomed in just yet, even though Boogie is holding down on site. He's only got this, well, he's got a buck. They are in. Okay, it's a problem because both left and right. He's gonna find members of Todak. So site is already free for the taking. 5-on-4.
All down to Wrath actually with 0 point. Can he actually suppress and flush things out here? Straight going for the rush, and also they still have Kai who did a lot of work there. He can actually just try to teleport somewhere really odd. Just make sure he pulls out the paranoia, making sure everybody blinded. But Ayman trying to get a peek. But at the same time, we heard a couple of Nano Swarm being opened up.
They have to commit here. These are pistol, and they have to die for the creds. What's this? They're just waiting and thinking that people are flanking them, but little do they know everyone's on site. Precious seconds have gone to waste, and now the time is running down, and Todak will push out, get 3 members just like this, as Rav is last man standing with absolutely no objective being taken here.
For the fast plant. Definitely going back on the generators, but the ones that actually try to defend on the side of A, seems like there's too much for them to handle. The rest of the team Path coming in from the side of the garden, maybe going up from the Haven as well for Ayman and also Boogie. But what can Sage do?
Well, I mean, he got one man holding the high ground, and they have man advantage. Again, even though it's a 4 versus 3 situation.
They know exactly where they're staying right now.
But Ayman, we've seen him pop up. He needs to do it again. He's got to coordinate with the team. Who he got? He got Sube just like this. It was a blind shot. There was no scans whatsoever. Turret, it's gone. They are sure that once are playing into main, they're coming in. Frosty is down with G. Todak got 2 for their liking, and Kel makes it an easy clutch again for himself.
Cap things first. Nobody trying to push on mid here. Straight going. I feel like they're going to go rush B all the way here. Definitely going to go for the rush.
Guess who's up close? That is a judge.
That's one angle difference. It's just one around the corner.
Oh, but he's called out. That's utility, baby. And he's got to commit. He's got two people in there. Some collapse, but not enough damage. Even though Aduka and Frosty is very low. Would this warrant a rush? And I think the answer is yes. Kyle, ready for the paranoia. Doesn't need to catch anyone. He got one though in the end, but super trade. Aduka's so damn low. This is a retake that could be possible. Despite just managed to get down like this, but look at that. Super is pushed out.
no!
Caught an unsuspecting Raph that's coming in. And this just looked like it may be over, as they may not have enough what it takes to get this retake.
He didn't even check the corners for Raph. That was really clumsy if you ask me. Back to the side of Kai. I'm not sure how he's going to do this, but that lockdown, yes, being finished off. He's trying to find one, but he just revealed himself underneath that workshop. This is a clean win and just the easiest win come from Todak. I'm sorry.